You know what I miss from gaming's past? Super cinematic game trailers. Now, sure, we still get cinematic game trailers and even trailers that break the internet today, but back in the day, bro, man, we used to be a proper country. We used to get commercials either made by prominent filmmakers or people that will become prominent filmmakers. Fun fact about this Gears of War trailer, it was actually originally meant to be done by David Fincher, but Zodiac ended up getting green light, so the Top Gun Maverick director would end up taking over and directing the commercial instead. I feel like the days of game trailers that acted like mini short films is a thing of the past. Assassin's Creed particularly were absolute masters of this back in the day. I honestly could make an entire video just on these early Assassin's Creed cinematic trailers, and god damn does that shot go hard. Sorry. Reminiscing about Assassin's Creed when it was at its absolute peak. With really only Kojima being the only one keeping this trend alive today, and one of the last games that I know that had one of these super cinematic trailers was Dead Island. Not only did this trailer break the internet when it released, but it instantly also put Dead Island on the map. I mean, for God's sakes, it has its own fucking Wikipedia page. Like, since when do game trailers get their own fucking Wikipedia pages, let alone a reveal trailer at that? So with it being Halloween, and I just graduated from film school, what better time to use some of the knowledge I gained from there and look back at this trailer to see why it was so memorable even after a decade since its original release. We start with this really nice rotating dolly shot as the camera slowly zooms out from the little girl's eye. As we then see a couple of zombies in the background, a nice way of giving us a sense of scale and that the zombies have already fully taken control of the island. From there, the trailer starts moving in reverse, which I think was a really nice touch, leaving it upon the audience to slowly put the pieces together with the brief flashes to what led to this moment. And can we take a moment to appreciate how fucking gorgeous the sky looks in this trailer, man? Like, just shows you the power of golden hour, even when it's covered up by the clouds to signify the tone of the trailer and obviously the apocalyptic nature of the game. Then we see a little girl's biting a man's neck as he desperately tries to shake her off as the woman slowly starts getting overwhelmed by the zombies. But we cannot continue talking about this trailer without first talking about the incredible piano piece that plays in the background. Just take a listen to this beautiful track. Actually, about a year ago, the song was finally released officially, fully, by itself to celebrate the game's 10-year anniversary, and is also available on Apple Music and Spotify. So if you're someone like me that loves this track but has been desperately looking to find the full song, a clean version of the full song, it's finally available from, I assume, the composer behind it, Gilles Lamb, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Another thing I love about this trailer is the lighting in the hallway, as we see the only light source coming from the behind them as the little girl is getting chased over by the zombies. And most of them you can't really make out, they're more or less just shadows, and the slight touch angle they use for some of the shots when they cut back to it, I thought was a really nice touch. I also love the shade of red they use for the blood in this trailer. It's nice, it's vibrant, and it contrasts well against the green wall we see later on in the trailer. Now, as you guys know me, I'm a big horror guy. My favorite subgenre being the slasher genre, so obviously I really put a lot of value in some good-looking blood in my horror media. There has to be just the right shade of red, not too bright, not too dim. Some have great blood, some have not so great blood, at least in my personal opinion. But here, man, the blood looks absolutely incredible. I love the shade of red they went with. Like I said, contrasts well with the girl's clothing, with her pink shirt, as well as also looks great on the zombies as well. Which also, speaking of which, on the graphics, man, I have to say this trailer has aged very well. For a trailer that came out back in 2011, this trailer still looks really good, even by today's standards, and has aged quite gracefully. Not as well as the first two Assassin's Creed cinematic trailers, especially the second one, bro. Like, how that trailer came out back in 2009 and it hasn't aged today, aging more gracefully than fucking Avatar, and this is coming from a James Cameron simp, is quite an achievement of itself, man. I should honestly just make a video on those early Assassin's Creed cinematic trailers. You guys want to see a video on that? Anyway. Also, I don't know if this is depth of field trickery or not, but it seems like you can actually see the girl's skin start to change as the infection takes over her, which I thought was a nice little touch, and that actually is what happened. That's not just the depth of field. Then the timelines finally converge, and we see the logo, which I gotta say, I love the logo for Dead Island, man. It looks so great, and especially the eye of being represented by a hanged zombie, man, is just chef's kick. L move that they changed it for the game's actual official release, man. That was just an L move, man. They should have kept it the same. Don't know why they felt to change it, man. It was perfect the way it is. But whatever the case may be, and then it is all revealed that they were just a family on vacation, completely unaware of the fate that would befall them. You have to remember, this trailer released about 10 months before The Last of Us was revealed, so we never seen anything like this for a zombie game, and because of that, this game became an overnight sensation, and not only put Dead Island on the map, but Techland, the game's developer, as well. And because of the success of this trailer, surely the main game itself would have a similar tone and feel, right? Right?
Hide your kids, grab your wife, better get out of sight. Voodoo, you voodoo, bitch.